You don't need to ask, how many guys have you been with? In fact, that question usually shuts things down or leads to half-truths. What you really want isn't a number, it's insight. You want to understand her relationship history, what shaped her, what she's learned, and what she's really looking for now. The good news? You don't need to be direct or confrontational. You just need the right questions, the kind that feel natural, even casual, but go deeper than surface-level talk. The kind that reveal how she thinks, feels, and connects. So here are 10 questions that might seem simple, but they'll quietly tell you everything you need to know about her past relationships. Ask them at the right time, and just listen. Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on notifications. Your support helps us bring you the best dating and relationship advice. Now let's get started. 1. What's something you used to believe about love that you don't anymore? At first glance, this sounds like a thoughtful, introspective question. And it is. But beneath the surface, it's a powerful invitation. This question opens the door to her emotional journey, how she used to see love, and more importantly, why that view changed. Maybe she once believed love conquers all, until real-life struggles proved otherwise. Maybe she believed in the one, until heartbreak taught her about compatibility, timing, or self-worth. Whatever her answer, you'll learn how she used to view love, what life experience or person challenged that belief, how she grew from it. Let her open up. Don't rush it. The story isn't just in the answer, it's in the transformation. That shift says a lot about who she is now and what kind of love she's looking for next. 2. Have you ever truly been in love? Or do you think it was just what you thought love was at the time? This question isn't just casual. It's a window into her emotional history. It invites her to revisit those intense moments of connection, longing, and maybe even heartbreak. You're not just asking if she liked someone. You're asking if she's ever been changed by someone. The beauty of this question lies in the pause it creates. Listen closely, not just to what she says, but how she says it. Does she smile with nostalgia? Does she laugh it off, trying to protect herself? Does she go quiet, suddenly lost in thought? Her reaction will reveal whether she's felt something deep and lasting, or if she's only known surface-level infatuation. It also shows how much she's healed, or how much she might still carry. Either way, her answer holds emotional gold, if you're paying attention. 3. What's the most memorable date you've ever been on? At first glance, this question seems sweet and innocent, like casual small talk. But don't underestimate its power. This one digs deeper than you think. Why? Because it taps straight into her emotional memory. When she answers, she's not just recalling a date. She's revealing what makes her feel something. Here's what you'll really learn. What makes her feel truly seen, appreciated, or even turned on. The kind of effort that stuck with her. Was it a thoughtful surprise or a romantic setting? Whether she values bold, dramatic gestures or meaningful, quiet moments. How emotionally connected her past relationships made her feel. And here's the kicker. If she pauses and says, honestly, I can't think of one, that speaks volumes. It means no one has ever truly wowed her. She's been on dates, sure, but nothing that left a lasting emotional mark. That's your opening. Because now, you know exactly what not to repeat, and exactly how to stand out. 4. What's something a guy did that gave you the ick instantly? Every woman has that one moment. The second something a guy did made her feel an immediate, nope, It might have seemed small to someone else, but to her, it changed everything. Asking this question opens the door to an emotional story, not a logical list, and that's where the real truth comes out. You'll learn what behavior instantly turned her off, how quickly she detaches once respect is lost, what she really values and can't tolerate in a man. This isn't just about red flags. It's about understanding her standards, her emotional reflexes, and how deeply she pays attention to the little things. And if you listen carefully, she might just tell you exactly what not to do. 5. Do you think people can stay friends with their exes? This question isn't just about hearing her opinion. It's a subtle way of learning more about her perspective on relationships and boundaries. You're not just asking if she believes it's possible to stay friends with an ex. You're asking, does she still talk to hers? You might be curious if she's kept in touch with past relationships and how that impacts her view on intimacy and connection. Does she believe in clean breaks or emotional ties that linger? Maybe she's someone who believes in moving on entirely, or perhaps she feels there's room for lingering connections. Is her past truly in the past, or still lingering in her inbox? You're subtly digging into whether her past relationships are still an active part of her life, or if she's truly moved on. If she responds with a yes, definitely, don't stop there. Ask her what boundaries she thinks are necessary for maintaining that friendship. Her answer might give you more insight than you expected, and it could even reveal things about her emotional world and how she handles closure. 6. What's a lesson you had to learn the hard way in dating? This question digs deep, but with care. It's not just about pain, it's about growth and wisdom. By asking this, you're opening the door to what she's gone through. Did she face heartbreak, betrayal, or maybe settle for less than she deserved? How much she's grown or hasn't? Has her experience shaped her in a way that brings strength, or does she remain stuck in old patterns? How she's handled it. Is she focused on what she learned, or is she still caught up in blame and bitterness? What you're really looking for here is emotional maturity. Pay attention to how she frames her response. If she says, "I realized I ignored the red flags," you're hearing someone who has learned from past mistakes and is actively working on growth. But if her response sounds like, "All men are trash," then you're hearing someone who's still carrying wounds. That's a red flag in itself. This question reveals not just her past, but how she approaches personal growth and the lessons she's learned along the way. How someone responds to this kind of question speaks volumes about where they are emotionally and whether they're ready for a healthy relationship in the future. 7. What's something you'd never tolerate again in a relationship? This is a clever way of gauging someone's boundaries and past experiences. You don't just hear this question out of the blue. It usually comes after someone has been hurt before. It's a subtle way of asking for reassurance that they won't have to face the same mistakes or disappointments again. Listen closely to what she shares. She might bring up things like disrespect. Whether it's not being valued or treated with kindness, past experiences of this can make someone very protective of their dignity. Lying. Trust is essential, and if she's been lied to before, she'll expect honesty above all else moving forward. A lack of ambition. If she's been with someone who didn't strive to grow or improve, it could be a huge turnoff for her in future relationships. Whatever she shares, take it seriously. This question isn't just about learning what to avoid. It's about understanding her past struggles and the lessons she's learned along the way. It also gives you a sneak peek into her future expectations. By paying close attention to her response, you'll understand what's non-negotiable for her and what you absolutely need to avoid if you want things to work. 8. Have you ever had to walk away from someone you really loved? This question digs deep. It's heavy, it's vulnerable, and it's real. How she responds will tell you so much more than just the answer. It opens up a window into her heart and her past, revealing some of the most crucial aspects of her emotional world. Has she ever chosen peace over passion, showing a mature ability to prioritize her own well-being? Does she have strong boundaries, the kind that protect her emotional health even when it's hard? Is she still emotionally tied to someone from her past, or has she truly moved on? How she handles this question speaks volumes about her capacity for emotional discipline, strength, and self-respect. The hard choices she's made reveal more about her character than you might think, because only through difficult decisions do we truly discover who we are. 9. What made your last relationship end? Only ask if the vibe is deep enough. This isn't the kind of question you throw out on a first date or when you're just getting to know someone. But when the conversation feels real and the moment feels right, this question can provide valuable insight into who she really is and how she handles challenges in relationships. Here's what you're listening for when she answers. Does she own up to her part in the relationship's end, or does she blame her ex entirely? Honesty shows maturity, while blame may reveal a lack of self-awareness. Is she willing to take responsibility for her actions, or does she deflect by pointing fingers elsewhere? Accountability is key in any relationship, and deflection could indicate avoidance of deeper issues. Does she provide meaningful details about what went wrong, or does she give you a vague answer like, "It just didn't work"? The details will tell you if she's reflective and self-aware, or if she's avoiding getting into the tough stuff. If she responds with something like, "It just didn't work out," don't shy away from probing gently. What do you think made it fall apart? The way she answers will give you insight into her emotional intelligence, how she views relationships, and what lessons she's learned. This question isn't about judging her past. It's about understanding her growth, her perspective on relationships, and her ability to take responsibility. It's in these moments that the truth often comes to light. 10. Do you believe in second chances? It may seem like a simple question, but it's far from it. When you ask her this, you're really diving into some deep waters. You're not just asking if she thinks people deserve another shot. You're asking, would she ever consider taking back someone she's already let go of, like an ex? Has she ever given someone another chance after they've messed up before? How does she see love? Something worth fighting for, or something that's easy to walk away from when it gets tough? And the real kicker? If she says yes, she believes in second chances. Now you're left wondering, who in her life has already been given one? How does that past relationship look? And what's the story behind it? It's a deeper question about how she views forgiveness, loyalty, and personal growth in relationships. Thank you for being here today. I hope this video brought you valuable insights and inspiration. If you found it helpful, don't forget to hit the like button, share it with the important friends in your life, and subscribe to our channel so you never miss out on our latest content. Stay strong, stay wise, and I'll see you in the next video.